Hello, and welcome again to another episode of Slash Camp. I'm Miriam here. And I brought back the moose hat. It's been forever since people have actually seen the moose hat, so I decided to wear it for a while. And a while meaning nearly this whole weekend. Not constantly this whole weekend, but like, I wear a hat every single day, and I wore this one for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, it's been a really long weekend. Really long weekend. Really tired. It's currently like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I should be in bed by now. But, I got hooked on watching something. And that's something by being Sherlock. So I ended up watching the whole third season. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Which, excuse me. Taco Bell. Which happened to be, like, super long. And so, like, I started episode 1, like, last week, and I just watched the rest of them tonight. And I was like, oh my god. This season is so amazing. And I'm like, oh, I'll use this to go to bed. No. It's the worst thing to watch before going to bed, because then your mind's going like 1,000 miles per minute. Especially trying to figure out the end of this one. Oh dear god. So, I hate you, Moffat. Just saying. But, yeah. So I'm like up, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video. I have time before going to bed. So I'm like, video time. But, interesting story from this weekend. One of the mornings in which I couldn't, like, sleep at all. I was, like, tossing and turning in bed, and it was just miserable. And I kept hearing this, like, weird noise. And I'm like, what is going on? So, I get up. And, like, of course the dogs are like, well, what's Mama doing? And then Rogue had to come investigate with me. So, like, I look outside, and there's this salt truck. Because over the weekend, we had, like, really warm temperature, and then it was, like, freezing. So, like, it was bad. Like, literally, the whole roads were, like, ice. And it was just horrible. So, I go to the window, and I'm like, what's going on? And this salt truck is, like, doing its runs, and, like, you could hear it, like, beeping and, like, backing up and moving forward. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not thinking anything of it. And then I'm hearing it, like, go forward, back up, go forward, back up, then go forward again. I'm like, okay, what is going on? So, I'm, like, glued to my window, like, watching this salt truck. I'm just like, what is happening? Is this person lost? Like, what is going on? Well, there's a boat. It like, technically, I guess, it, like, came with the house, but it's just been sitting up at where I park my car. So, there's this boat. And all of a sudden, I see the salt truck just, like, scrape into the boat, like, the back end of the boat, move it. Like, at this point, like, it's not really a driveway, but it's a place I park. It might as well just be a driveway. But it's like this block. And it's like out in my backyard. So you can park 2 cars. Well, the boat is like on the edge of it. So you can still park 2 cars, but the boat's right here. The boat is now like in the middle. So you can't park like the second car. I'm like, what is going on? What did this salt truck do? So I'm like, oh, crap. I hear, like, scraping and more things. And there's a Rogie Poo. And I'm like, oh my god. Did he hit my car? Like, did he hit my car? So I, like, go up to investigate. I'm, like, looking at my car, and I'm like, no, he didn't hit my car. However, the car that was parked in the alleyway that was illegally parking, because, like, it's a 1-lane alleyway. Literally, 1 lane. Maybe 1.5. Maybe. And this car is parked in the back of the alley. Like, oh, there's no parking spots up front. I don't feel like walking up the steps to go to my house. I'm just gonna park in the alleyway. He was illegally parked. Just saying. the salt truck had, like, hit the front of the car, and it was so epic. It was so epic. So, of course, I'm like, oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll teach that person a lesson. At least I hoped. And then I'm like, oh, what's these sirens? And I'm like, oh, cops. The cops are coming. Oh my god, the cops are coming. So, like, a cop shows up, was looking at the car, goes down, knocks on the door, takes like 10 minutes for the person to come out of their house, walks up the sidewalk, and then, like, looks at their car and moves it. And that was it. I was like, what? Okay. Obviously, the cop was writing out a citation of some sort, because he had a nice little pen and paper and was just going to town. So, that was like my one morning where I was just like, now I can't go to bed. There was just a little bit of excitement. Just a little bit of excitement, and I was just like, I'm up. Took me like 2 more hours to go to bed. I was so upset. I hate missing out on sleep on the weekends. I love my weekend sleep because I work the whole weekend, and I'm like back to back to back to back, and it's at night. So like if I have anything to do during the day, I get no sleep, or if I just can't go to sleep. So yeah, that wasn't definitely not allowing me to sleep. But I did, however, manage to fall asleep, which was good. I did. And I did find out that I can watch American Horror Story. I finished all of season 1. I completely finished it. And I started on season 2, but like the whole asylum thing just kind of didn't get my attention. I was just like, nah. I watched like 3 episodes of it and was like, I'll go back and watch it, because obviously like per season is a different plot, so you don't have to watch like 1 to now. You can just pick up this season, watch it, pick up this season and watch it, pick up this season. So I just started going on the new season, which is American Horror Story Coven. Speaking too fast and my mind's going 1,000 miles per minute. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. Like, so far, it's been good. And I'm like, I would never in 1,000 years been like, I thought I would watch this. So, I have managed, I think I'm like on episode 6 or something. No. Yeah, I'm on episode 6 now. So, and they're newer episodes, so each week I'm like waiting for a next one. But yeah, Dracula got good, because now like the plot thickened, and it was just like same thing week after week after week after week, and it was just like, okay, whatever. And then now like the plot thickened, and I'm like, ooh, it's so good. Sadly, I have to wait a while to see Rain again. I don't know how long that's gonna be, but I'm like, really want to watch the next episode of Rain. I want to know what happened. I don't know if the season is done though, because that does happen. And then I just have to wait for the next however long and watch the next season. But yeah. So no, that's like pretty much what I caught up on so far. I like for some reason stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just like lost my attention. I might go back if I'm like really bored and there's nothing else to watch. I'll go back and rewatch it, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s getting kind of boring to me. I do want to start watching Almost Human, because I've heard some pretty good things about that. But as for gameplay, I hopefully, knock on wood, have raid tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know, that's kind of like hit or miss in my mind. I'm like, eh. Like, I want to, but at the same time, I'm just like, not if it's going to be the catastrophe that it was before. I'm just like, I give up. I'm done. Throwing in the towel. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. But, yeah. So now, I'm going to get off here, head to bed, see what tomorrow brings, whether I am raiding or not. Hopefully I can sleep, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't gotten much sleep this weekend. So hopefully I'll sleep like the whole day and then get up and raid and then be done with it. And then see what Tuesday brings. So, hopefully you guys have had a good weekend and not so busy one like me, and you guys got to sit back and relax, and I will enjoy my upcoming weekend, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I shall see you guys again later. Bye-bye!